We are here today to announce that the Justice Department has secured felony guilty pleas from the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance.
Actually, it's Binance.
Binance.
Binance. Largest virtual.
Binance.
Binance. And let me be clear. It's Binance.
Binance.
Binance. Council has discussed crypto regulations and legislations at length, and we have come to the conclusion that instead of regulating, we are going to ape a fat bag each into laptop and pump it to over $1,300,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 market cap. Let's fucking go, crackheads.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to the crypto crash. I got my coffee locked and loaded, ready to go, because we have to talk about crypto massively crashing, and obviously not back to the crypto crash but actually to the crypto morning coffee. So the market is going down and there is a big reason for it, and also there is a hidden reason for it. So let's talk about this and what is coming next, and we're also going to talk about the Veveverse launch. But let's dive right into it. Make sure to stay all the way through and post your questions and remarks in the chat. Okay, so obviously coffee locked and loaded, ready to go. And welcome. Make sure to smash up the like button right now, subscribe to the channel, notifications on, and thank you very much to you, Bodo and G-Money and all the other rare hodlers that are here all the time throughout the bears and the bulls and the pumps and the dumps, supporting me and this channel. I really appreciate that, so thank you very much, and let's get to the good stuff already. Yeah, exactly, Bodo. What did I wake up to? The final dip, the dip that keeps on dipping, right? The dippity dip of the dip, the meme with where one guy is threatening the next one with the pistol, and then the sniper on the roof is the next dip. Yeah, so there you go. We have ourselves now a nice 30% drawdown, almost, at least almost. I mean, if we go to the wick, probably we are almost there. That wick through it, and yeah, no, it's 27.6. Okay, well, we were almost there. So we lost this level of support that we were talking about has to hold so that we can go up here to challenge again. It did not, but that's not the end of the world. We have now a little bit of a noisier area here. Yeah. What does it say? Nathan says, good morning, it's 11 at night. Maybe on your side of the world, but not here. Here it is 7:13 in the morning, so very much in the morning. But I wish you a good evening and a good night as well. Almost myself in the dip. Hey Patrick, what's going on? Okay, I don't get you guys. One is at night, the other one lost himself in the dip, or I don't know what's happening, okay? But let's talk about what's going on here actually, and then why this level would be cool to hold, but even that can be lost short term, right? So let's talk about this. The reason is, so first of all the markets are in the red, right? All these markets, like Asia's in the red, the US is in the red, Euro didn't open yet, but probably will open in the red, right? So let's talk about this. So the reason is this guy here, which is like the crypto emperor himself, is sending the market to the downside, because he says Mexico and Canada tariffs will start March 4th. Basically, we have a weekend now, so everyone who wants to sell off in the traditional markets basically sells off now on these news, basically, yeah. Plus additional 10% tariffs on China. So what crashed the market before a little bit now crashed it big time because these tariffs are moving forward, right? And even on CNBC, we have CNBC talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin hits 3 months low, reversing gains post-Trump election. Yeah, reversing some of the gains, only that we are sitting at 80,000, where we were coming from 15,000 when CNBC did not talk about it. Plus, on the other hand, America is buying gold, right? Big time gold. It's sucking the bouillon out of other countries. I don't know if that's meant to say billions or so, but it's sucking out the bouillon of France or something like that. I don't know. They're very crazy. So all of that is happening, and we see here Asia Pacific markets fall as Trump confirms the tariffs to proceed next week. Asia impacted highly because China is big market, and they are bringing a lot of the, let's say, of the pre-products into the markets, which then forms the end consumer goods like batteries. They bring cables and isolating plastic and I don't know what, and then all the drop shipping industry and whatnot. So everyone is affected by this. Asia themselves, but also the US and prices, and people are fearful that this will drive inflation to the upside. That is the fear. Yeah, exactly. Yes, the president is doing a lot, good or bad. You all see it. However, you all see it. Yeah. This is with this. What I'm saying here is without any judging if this is good or bad, right? And I always said this, like the tariffs, they are a means to achieve something else, right? This is a negotiation. Yeah, there's everything. If he achieves what he wants by the tariff will go away, right? And maybe for China, I don't know. Maybe for China it's different, but for the most part, that's a negotiation tactic, in my opinion, right? So that is that. Now, Bitcoin losses. Who is selling at a loss, right? So what we see here, 74% of the Bitcoin losses come from holders who bought in the last month. So basically, people that are buying the top crash 30%, get scared, and they sell now, right? That can be Wall Street guys, that can be newbies. Like even on Wall Street, even on people with more money, there are a lot of newbies now after these ETFs and after the recent pumps and so on. So there are people now selling at a loss, and that usually is capitulation, right? That is when market sentiment is down, people are done with crypto, people are moving out of crypto, just recently come into crypto tourists that entered at the wrong time, plus Nathan says it here already, plus traders that get liquidated because that stop losses are triggered or whatever reason, right? So because these levels get smashed where they expect the short coming in, right? So let's look at this again. Like we have a level here, right? It wicked a little bit through it. Let's look at it once more. Yesterday I made a video about it. So you see, like on the weekly, it looks like the elevator is really going to the ground floor, yeah. But what do we have here? I said it before in the live stream. And guys, by the way, 16 people have smashed up the like button. Let's invite more people to the stream. I said it before in the live stream. If you're here, if you're subscribed to the stream, to my channel, you know this, right? We have this confluence here going on, right? And maybe potentially here, this is still to confirm. This is unconfirmed, but we're sitting at this level. We have ourselves an inverse head and shoulders mega pattern, which we were observing since a long time. since years, basically, also on this channel, since we're coming out of the slump, since we are hitting this level, we have this pattern here, emergent, unfolding. We have been following it, and we said, you break out, do you want to confirm this, right? And when we were starting to talk about maybe losing this level, I even said, you want to have this happen, you want to even go back to 80k or 78k, as we will see in a second, to have a retest and a confirmation of this breakout. So let's just assume for a second that we are going to continue here, that the bull run continues here. Then you have yourselves a retest on this and the confirmation that this pattern is real, okay? Subscribed, liked, and will share with my friends. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. So, Head and Shoulders, breakout, retest, question mark, right? We always want to have confirmation. People are like, yeah, but you said this. Yes, I say this is what I want to see, but confirmation. You could technically have, you lose this level and you go into a bear market. Yeah, potentially this is like 1 to 2% chance as well, depending on what else happens in this world, right? Next pandemic, I don't know, like a crazy black swan, you can lose this level, go into the gutter, right? But the more likely scenario is that here or here, depending on which of these levels you want to take, you're gonna retest. Yeah. Okay, that is one part of the equation. The other part of the equation is, where is my other equation? There you go. The other part of the equation is the CME gap that it so happens sits on this level where we are right now, and we are closing right at this time a part of the CME gap. Okay, CME gap is open from 78,020 to, or was open to 80,695. So my wild guess is that we are going to at least wick down to 78,000, at least. Could be even lower than that, as when CME gaps close is not an exact mathematical thing. But this here is the level, and it so happens it's also the level of our retest, roughly, okay? So I don't know, but this looks to me also that there is another mini gap up here, okay? So the swing back to 93,000 in the CME gap theory could be already guaranteed, yeah? So big wild swing up. So for me, that is enough to say today, and maybe when this goes a little bit lower, is actually the day I want to buy, okay? This is where I'm going to put in more money, even though that we might close it this way, yeah? But for me, this is good buying point, yeah, based on the facts that we have now. Bull market intact, question mark, yeah. I said you can go down to this level without ending the bull market based on the indicators, and that still holds true. Although the TSI, which is one of our main indicators, has some rejection signs here right under this. We haven't hit it yet, okay? So which tells me that if everything works out, we should be pumping next month or whatever, like in the next 2 months, and go up and put our final leg into this, yeah. Question mark, because it all comes down to combining these indicators. But I want to make you aware that this is something to look at. Let's look at the RSI as well, how it looks. Well, from the RSI perspective, it would be really weird if we would stop here already, because we haven't seen this overbought territory yet on the RSI, right? So you tell me what you think is going to happen, but for me, it just doesn't feel like the end of the bull market, like the sentiment, everything, like everyone, this would be the first time where everyone agrees that something bad is going on, right? It's more like, are we in one of these big drawdowns that you happen to see? Are we in this pre-end drawdown here? It was 50%, right? And then the last leg is coming, which really ends the cycle in the end of the year. Yeah. So this is the question. But on the other hand, also we need to be very, very cautious, because these indicators also show, and I don't even know what's going to show on stochastic RSI. Well, stochastic RSI actually does not look that favorable here for us, but we will see. So stochastic RSI does something that we cannot replicate from the other markets. Maybe 2017, let's check it out. Also not. Stochastic RSI actually says we are bearish here, right? But we will see how it happens. One indicator doesn't tell everything, right? The fact of the matter is that MVRVZ score, Pi cycle top indicator, and so on, all of these are not flashing yet, okay? So this last leg, in my opinion, is still in the cards, right? Still in the cards. But yeah, this is a weird one. This is a head scratcher. I have to think about this. I have to think about what's going on here. So CME gap closing, and then we will see what's going on, okay? Remember one thing, right? When we're looking at these statistics and so on, gold is on a rally, and Bitcoin has always, at some point, rallied with gold, okay? So global liquidity is on an uptick. It will continue, because now all these countries, they will have to stimulate their recessive economies. Look at Germany right now. Germany voted, and German election voted for continuing more or less the policy that we had the last 30 years as well. Okay, so Germany voted for the guys that ran the country during the last 4 years. One part, Social Democrats, and who ran the country basically also in the other 20 years or so, whereas Conservative Democrats. Okay, so they are forming a coalition. What do? First thing they discuss is, can they get rid of the debt break? It's called the debt break, which is written in the Constitution right now, okay, or in the law. It's written in the law, this debt break, and they want to get rid of the debt break because they said they need to stimulate the economy, basically saying, hey, we have to print money here, right? Which is the European Central Bank in general. Eurozone needs money injection, right? So there we go. This is where global liquidity is coming out of the Eurozone, but it's not yet on. So it's still, we are still waiting for this. Okay, so it's not yet on. The same goes for, like, China is already treating its economy with a massive financial bazooka. The US will do the same very likely, and so is the rest of the world, right? So the candle chart is global liquidity. The pink line is gold, and Bitcoin just goes into the other direction, right? Because I think the reason why this is happening so massively right now is we have now a lot of Wall Street and a lot of institutions in Bitcoin, and they are behaving like they always do by their 100 years old stock market playbook, and that says risk goes up, buy gold and sell tech, because they still see, in my opinion, crypto and Bitcoin as a tech stock. Okay, so tech goes down, gold goes up right now. But then I think there will be, by the way, we saw the same thing here. You see this? Gold went on a tear, like massive run, and Bitcoin goes down first, and then, oh shit, we didn't get the memo. It's actually digital gold, bam, and then you have we have the same now. Gold goes on a tear. I think it will break 3,000 eventually, and then Bitcoin goes on the next leg, right? So this is my opinion, right? Swim Inside says it makes no sense for a bear. Institutions are buying. It's definitely manipulation. Just chill, take a break from crypto, and come back in a few weeks. Yeah, that is when I can't do that because I want to be here for you guys and make crypto morning coffee. So if I take a break for weeks, people will freak out, at least a couple of them. I mean, I don't see myself that important. Are you buying, selling, or holding? Bought at 89,000. I'm going to buy definitely today. Definitely buying some today. And then we'll see, like, gradual buying into this dip. The time is on. Glad to catch alive again. Super bummed. It's so far in between catching streams for me now. They put me on more mornings at work now than nights, so my schedule is a bit goofy. Man, damn, that sucks. That really sucks. I feel you. But also for me, it's difficult to make these lives because you see, it's only 2 lives this week, Monday and Friday. In the rest, I was also busy the whole day work-wise, which because from YouTube I literally get like pocket change. Yeah, I have to prioritize obviously the work. And next week also I will be traveling, so I will see how I can keep you guys informed. But yesterday at least you got a 3-minute video out of my kitchen when I saw what is going on, right, with the CME gap and so on. By the way, shout out to one of my followers there for making me aware of this. Buying today for sure. So many people freaking out. Best time. Yeah. Hey, Chris Klein. In general, the flow keys are going on. So I guess it worked out ironically. Yeah, exactly. So there was no live stream that you could miss in the last 3 days. So don't worry about it. Next week I will be gone the whole week. I will be at Barcelona. So but then after that, I think we can get a little bit more structure in. I will see how I can keep you guys in. Last time also from these travels, we did it via videos. So let's see if there's something important. I'm not going to farm you with stupid shit also, right? So let's keep it to the important stuff. Yeah. What else can we look at? Well, we can look at the entire crypto market, and the entire crypto market is on a discount, massive discount. Best 3 coins, is XRP one of them or HBAR? I personally don't think so, but I mean XRP has performed really well. By the way, this Pi coin is going nuts. Can someone tell? I have this coin mined. How can I get this? How can I sell this? I don't know, man. It's like 15 billion market cap. I really want to sell my mined coins, but I have no fucking clue how to do this. So maybe in the Rare Hodler group, in the Telegram group, we can discuss a little bit. I think you have to build some kind of security network. If someone has this, please let me know in the Rare Hodler group. If you're a Rare Hodler and you're not in this group yet, let me know by tag me on Twitter or something like that. I'll send you the link. You have been mining it for a bit now. Let's try to connect. Chris. Maybe we can work the security network out so that I can transfer my coins. Because I want to sell into this pump. I mean, I don't know, like this. What is the value of this thing? 240. I have like 1,000 of these coins or so. Yeah. So that would be good. Anyways, I think I've started mining this stuff like 4 years ago or so in the last bull run, and yeah. So there we go. But maybe I don't know if I will be able to sell many or much of this, but it would be good. It would be great. So on the month, a couple of things are green, like Sonic, like Altcoin, and so on. Maker is up, who knows why. But overall, everything's like 30 to 50% discounted. And remember, when the altcoins were a little bit green, everyone was like, oh my god, I missed the boat, I couldn't get enough, and so on. And like right now, it's like, I ain't buying that shit. So you really have to, like, I mean, you have to see what you want to do right now, okay? So, yeah. Pi being red hot is so funny. You can't say the manipulators don't have sense of humor. Yeah, that's really crazy. I have 50. I'd have more if I wouldn't have lost my other account. Pionex is a place to move it to. I'm still in the process of moving it to my wallet and then to the mainnet. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, let's see if we can connect somehow. What about Quai? I don't know what that is even. Quai. There's nothing like Quai. You mean like Q? What is there with Q? I don't know what that is, to be honest. Sounds like Pi may become a stable coin, but then that doesn't look like a stable coin here. This here, 252%. It's an interesting process, absolutely. Okay, so that is that. So the market has, we see this here in the cohorts, 16% drawdown, 400 to 500, 70%. So the lower you go, it's more or less the same all across the markets. Minus 14, 15% drawdown here, only 10%. Usually you get differences in one cohort because one coin is just pumping like crazy, where others, like I would bet that there's, this is what I thought, that there's something pumping in these, like this Vamion, I don't know what they do, but they're just pumping. Yeah, but all across the market, like if you're a little bit diversified, you get this minus 14% discount here. New Mind coin doing good. Okay, great stuff. By the way, forgot to say this. The SEC just said that meme coins are generally not considered securities under US federal law. They also said that the meme coins have limited or no use and do not need to be registered with the SEC, which is a massive statement, right? I mean, they're saying it's useless, but we already knew that, so it's not FUD. Meme coins also typically have limited or no use or functionality. Given the speculative nature of meme coins, they tend to experience significant market price volatility and often are accompanied by statements regarding their risk and lack of utility, other than for entertainment or other non-functional purposes. It is the division's view that transactions in the types of meme coins described in the statement do not involve the offer and sale of securities under federal law, securities laws. As such, persons who participate in the offer and sale of meme coins do not need to register their transactions with the commissions under the Securities Act of 1933 or fall within one of the Securities Act's exemptions from registration. Accordingly, neither meme coin purchasers nor holders are protected by the federal securities laws. So this means meme coin Wild West can continue. You guys can ape into meme coins as always. Everyone on Pump Fund can launch their stupid meme coins, and these are considered officially as useless shitcoins without the law to register. If that's good or bad, that's for you to decide. I think it's a good thing that they are not considered securities in general as a category. It's probably good short term if the market comes back, because then everyone's like YOLO meme coining. But in general, I think the extent and the mass to which we have meme coins in this market is a little bit worrisome. Yeah, I think many of these will land flatlining in the end. Some will not, because they have such great communities. But so far, I would ask Murat, how his meme coin super cycle is doing. Yeah, because for me, it looks that the meme coins are just doing the same that the other coins are doing. Here, Baby Doge, minus 30%, okay. Baby Doge, what is like top 100 meme coins? Pepe, minus 40%, boom. Yeah, So it's like, well, how is this different than VeChain's minus 40%, right? Doge minus 43%, Trump minus 58%. How is this different than Link's minus 40%? Or I don't know, right? So yeah, Bonk minus 49%, Bonk. How is this different than Crow's minus 45%? Okay, so here's your meme coin supercycle narrative going to the gutter. Yeah. Hey Troy Paris, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay, so when Troy's here, we have to start talking about Omi. Well. Well, the volume, at least the volume is up. Let's talk about the volume. Volume is up. Whales are making their move, but to the other side. Okay, so whales are here. Whales are making moves. It's interesting because we had some momentum going on here, looking at the weekly chart, where we actually had green, but the volume is rising. So there is coins changing hands on Ecomi. This is good. This is the good news. The bad news is we are back to all-time lows. Not all-time lows, by the way, because this chart actually has a longer history. You can look that up on CoinLore if you want. But on the trading view history, this would be a new, or we are at the lows, 000265. That doesn't mean that this chart cannot turn around, guys, okay? Just because every degenerate that bought up here, it's telling you that. Nice, Omi can go lower. Yeah, a little bit. There's room until, I mean, the longer this takes, the more room there is. 0002 in the cards, right? Flat. Yeah, when the market comes back, though, and the Veveverse is out, and the improvements that they are hinting, which Veveverse launches today, okay? So, this is if the coin is being tied to the Veveverse in the right and proper way, then this can reverse very quickly, okay? So if you believe in Omi, then this could be cool to buy. If you don't believe in Omi, then just watch and get popcorn, right? That is generally the non-financial advice that I would give you. What is important, right? We have here the maintenance alert coming out 11:30 p.m. PT. I don't know if that's already through. That alert is coming in. They are building on the app. Mr. Squibbs says it, and I fully agree. Guys, app is painfully slow. Hoping the and look at this vault value, man. Still 422k. Because he's just sitting on all the secret rares of the old times. Don't believe, sorry. We'll see. I think there is a good chance that this turns around at some day, but it needs an altcoin season, right? So, I fully support this. The priority, so dramatical speed up load times has to be a priority on the mobile app. It's very, very important in my opinion. Separately, I suggest indicating the floor price for each comic collectible, so one doesn't have to drill down to the actual item to view, and providing more information at a glance. I think that's a great idea. That's huge vault for the times that we live in, right? So I've shown you my vault from time to time. Can we hear your top 3 holdings, please? Yes, you can. Bitcoin, VeChain, and I think it's either the Graph or Ecomi. Yeah, just to tell you. Still Ecomi, right? Even though it's like minus 80% or so. But it's there. Like the next places are like Metacade, Devi, Arweave. Arweave is one of my bigger holdings, so maybe place 3 is one of these, depending on the market fluctuation. But I really try to even this out, right? And now I will probably buy Metacade, Devi, and some Bitcoin in this dip. So we will see. Today is the day of buying. So this really good. also I support fully this thing here. So let's give this a retweet and a like. I think this is nice. This would be a good improvement. So what's also coming here for VeVe is an auto pay feature. Yeah, auto pay. That means all these regions in the world where you would have to get up at 3 at night to participate in a drop that you like, you can just go in and then once this is rolled out and have the autopay feature. Okay, that is really good. I like that because that means people can queue up for a drop, go to sleep, they wake up next morning, they have their whatever it is bought, right? What it takes away a little bit from is this whole thing, like sitting at your phone and hoping that you get something, right? Which is not given at the moment anyways because the market is down so much. But we will see. Get into quant. I will. I will look at it. But I also can't have every coin, right? I mean, what the heck? But yeah. So that autopay feature is a good thing. Then today is where's my other? I had another one from the Veveverse. Where is that? Is that here? Was it here? Oh, there it is. It just scrolled. Okay, there you go. Like, so people are now allowed to post their stuff of the Veveverse, and I mean, you see it here, like the lighting and the quality of the collectibles, right? This is cool, and we will see. I mean, I hope I have time to play around with it, but I will definitely try this weekend to play around a little bit with the Veveverse, with the download it. It's coming out today. I don't know if it's already launched or not on the site, but yeah, definitely good things coming, and hopefully they have a nice drop with this as well. So here's by the way, today is the comic burn, right? So what's sitting on the store is going to be burned, and many of these might go scarce, right? So a huge list of comics where the remainder gets burned, and that makes it a little bit more scarce, okay? So that is cool. That is cool. Then we have some showrooms here. How to adjust lighting on the Veveverse. Tutorial, that's also cool. So community contests, people are participating in this community contest to win collectibles, that's nice. A new Daredevil comic. Let's check out quickly KC BMW, because for the calendar, if we miss anything or if there's something coming. Oh yeah, there's a digital drop tomorrow because this month ends today. Last day of Mississippi or what that is, and the Veveverse launch, obviously. And then we see we don't have that big of announcements right now for the next week. So we will see what's coming up from this. But yeah, I expect that the Veveverse adds a little bit to it, and we want to see continuous improvements. But it looks really good. So let's see how it feels. I will check this out this weekend. If it's cool, if it's content-wise good, and it doesn't break my computer, then I might do a Veveverse stream this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Subscribed, liked, and notifications on, right? GM boys, GMPH, Green Lantern, what's going on? Freaking Friday again. Oh, by the way, yeah, fuck that. It's freaking Friday, fuck yeah. So hit the like for ETH bottom in. Have a nice week, and Hodler Army. There you go. Nice. Have a great weekend, and we'll see if we have a Veveverse weekend, right? That for sure. Yeah, so guys, that's it for today. Make sure that you liked this stream. If you didn't, that would be sabotage, right? For the bull run also. We will see where Bitcoin goes. Bitcoin definitely going down into this weekend. Make sure to be liked, subscribed, notifications on, and wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon. I catch you in the next live stream or video, depending on what's going on this weekend. Have a good one, and bye.